everybody, I'm Slavinatorski and welcome to the channel. And this is a little different than my normal content, but I did warn everybody in my previous video I'm going to be getting into collectibles a little bit more. The bug has bitten and I have broken out the credit card and I'm going to cry for it a little bit later in the year. But you'll see what I mean. So I'm going to start mixing up. Normally I do my pew reviews. I'm kind of running out of pews, ones that I'm interested in. And I need to slow down with that a little bit anyways because I've been kind of going crazy with it. So I will switch the addiction over to collectibles, action figures, things like that. You know, an addiction I had before pews. But this is from Big Bad Toy Store. They always come in boxes like this from what I've seen. I've had a few items that have come in. This is the first one I ordered. So this is going to be kind of an unboxing, but I mean, obviously I've opened this up to make sure I got the package. But anyways, for the new viewers, which I'm sure there'll be a couple, thanks for stopping by. I hope you all enjoy the content. I'm going to try to do my best with this. This is my first time doing this kind of a review on an action figure, so to speak. So let me know how you guys like it in the comment section. The idea behind this is to get a close-up look at it, just like with my pew reviews. And if you're interested in it or you're trying to maybe pick one up, this will get you a little bit of a better look at it to see if it's something you actually want. So I'm going to try to go through all the little details on it. All right? So bear with me. My continuing viewers, hopefully you find this content interesting as well. Don't worry, I'm still doing the pews. Those will be coming as well. Alright, so before I just keep stumbling over my words, let's get straight into it. Again, I did order this from Big Bad Toy Store. They come in these cool boxes that they have all printed out. Nice looking. Packaged very well. But inside of this is the Mythic Legions action figure. And let me go ahead and open it up and I'll show you. Now they always come from this particular retailer. These come packaged very nicely, so you get the nice bubble wrap here. So I always save that, I could use that at work. And then here is the figure. And they always include a little advertisement for all the different stuff that they have as well. So let me get the box out of the way. And we'll get straight into the figure itself. And here we are. So, as you can tell, if you've known me for a little while, you know I have a thing for skeletons. This is the first figure from the line that I ordered. This is Scaphoid. Let's see. Really, really cool detail. Don't worry, I'm going to take it out of the plastic wrap in a minute for you to see it. All the information for the different ones in the line. Really cool artwork. They have a bunch of lore on the back here. They have Scaphoid's whole story on the side here. Really cool stuff. And the Legion that Scaphoid's a part of. So really, really cool. And of course, standard grade. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to break camera for a minute, pull them out, set everything out on the table here. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that quick edit there on that first clip. I had to cut out something that somebody's yelling in the background. It's not always easy recording when you're not the only one in the house. Alright, so, as you can see here, we've gone ahead and opened this up, taken everything out of it, so we can see what's going on here. First off, I'll say, this is packaged extremely well. It has that typical smell you're used to from action figures, that kind of like fresh plastic smell. But it's strapped down with these two little straps here that keeps it nice and secure so it doesn't beat around the bush too much. You get on the side, I suppose I probably should have pulled everything out ahead of time, but I pulled most everything out. First off, he comes with a nice mace here, or is it a Morning Star? I'm not sure if there's a difference. The top of it is removable, so if you wanted to do that, you can. But honestly, I think that looks really cool. I like these maces or Morning Stars that look like that. I always thought they looked really neat. But that gives you an idea what's going on there. Of course, here's the back of it with some really cool artwork for the back of the box. You get this little baggie in here and this little piece of paper. What it says, joints on Mythic Legions figures can become tight after production, so when posing Mythic Legions figures for the first time, especially during cold weather, it's recommended to heat them up. So hair dryer, warm water, something like that. And that'll kind of help you to not break it. So if you've seen any of the other videos, because I watched a few reviews on these, everybody kind of says the same thing. Just make sure you heat it up so it doesn't get broken. Nice looking shield. It's just begging to have some paint or something put onto it. Looks like there's a little bit of a production mark on the bottom there. No big deal. I think with skeletons, their stuff shouldn't be particularly clean, so I'm going to practice on some old beaters, but I plan on making that look worn, beat up, so on and so forth. Here you have some pauldrons. I'm not gonna lie, these are really pretty. A lot of detail. They look great. Really like the paintwork on them. And they are a little bit squishy. As you can see here, they do flex, so be careful. And here's a little dagger that comes with them. You know, one day you think I would learn how to focus this. So, nice little dagger. Very, very light. Very tiny. Worried I'm going to break it just by holding it. But, very nicely done. You can see all the little details on it. Very cool. Also gets a belt to put the dagger in. So that's always nice. Nothing special. It's just a belt. It's kind of screaming for some customization. And you get a second head, which I think is really cool. So let's pull that out of its packaging. I really like the green tint on this one. So let me turn on the light and see if that helps. Alright, we're going super bright here. But this is the head that's on him. Or the secondary head, I should say. Really cool, lots of nice detail. This is why I like the skeletons, because they usually have great detail on the heads. A little bit of an overbite, but not too bad. Just a good looking skull. And we'll turn the light off too so you can see what it's like in normal lighting. See? Much more imposing without that light, right? So we'll set that down. And let me get the figure out. I'm going to move the little things around real quick. Get them out of here. I don't want to break them. Actually, yeah, let me do it off camera and I'll be right back. Okay, and we are back. As you can see, I successfully managed to pull him out of the box. No damage. Definitely has that action figure smell that you're used to if you're used to these at all. So really cool stuff. And let's just take a real close look at the detail here. I'm going to do it without the light on, and I'm going to turn the light on next. Really, really cool. And I know I have a light behind the camera, so that's why I do a light in front of it, and I have a light to the side as well here. But this room isn't designed to be a production studio, but I do try to have good lighting. Look at the detail on the greaves. All the little pock marks, the scratches, the hair. And then the detail from the darkening underneath them from the wear. Plus these are just cool designs. I like these spikes. Look at his rear end. Very cool. You got a couple little peg holes in there to stand him up on. It's okay. You can flash him. He doesn't have any stuff to worry about under there. Looking pretty good. And it's just a little paintable. No big deal. Just look at the gauntlets even, the detail on those. Really, really cool. And then back up here on the head, take a look at that. Not sure yet, the jaw does move. So really cool. Really, really cool. Alright, so let me turn the light on. That way we can get a high vis. So it kind of washes out the face, but you get the idea. Here's the skulls together, so you have a mouth open and a mouth closed skull. So you have an idea there. There's a little bit of glitter, see it? On the armor. It gives it a nice metallic look, very cool. And you have the detail on the sides here. Looks really, really good. Same on the gauntlets. Very nice. Even the side skirt here. The detail for the buckles. Love the details in these. Looks great. Yeah, nothing underneath there. Then you have the front of the skirt coming out in the front here. That's just begging to get a little bit more wear on it, isn't it? Even on the side. And then back to the greaves. Very, very cool looking. And all this stuff is made to be interchangeable. So for the belt, I've seen some people put it around the waist, some people put it around the shoulder. I'm assuming supposed to go around about, well, probably need to take them apart, but I don't have a hairdryer, so I'm not going to do that yet. But very nice stuff. Sorry, I don't know, I'm just kind of like messing with it. So the jaw does kind of move open and closed. Looks like it's held in there by some little joints or some little pegs, so it's on like a swivel. Cool. So you can just have them yap away or laugh at you, whatever you want to do. Very, very nice. And I know I'm handling this like a brute. I'm not the most gentle. I'm kind of big and clumsy. So I apologize out there for anyone that's seeing that and getting upset at me. I'm still learning. But let me mess with it and loosen it up a little bit, and we'll be right back. And we're back. Alright, so as you can see here, I went ahead and cleaned everything up, put them all together, put them in a cool little pose, and here we are. Really, really neat. And I gotta say, for my first figure from them, I might be a little hooked and be buying some more of these figures, because these are really cool, especially the skeletons. Story behind why I like skeletons so much. I grew up watching an old movie called Jason and the Argonauts, and the stop motion animation on the skeletons on that I thought was so cool that it's kind of blended over into life, really. So like Diablo 2, my favorites are Necromancer, stuff like that. So that gives you an idea of why I like the things I like. But really cool. I know a lot of people put the belt on kind of cross guard style, but I thought it would look better as like a low belt just kind of dangling down holding it. To me that looks better for a dagger. And the cool thing about the shield, you'll see here, you can actually, like I said, do there very gently, like twist it, put the actual grip in his hand first, and then put the peg into the shield and pose it accordingly. It's just easier, I found, because I was trying to do it the other way and it was kind of a pain in the butt. So let me actually put his shield away, because I still got to show the articulation and everything on him. He's actually got a lot more moving parts than I thought he did. I kind of bought this without looking at any reviews, and then after I bought it, then I got into the reviews. So that gives you an idea. I'll leave that in his hand for now. The hands are squishy, so the fingers do flex. Turn on the light. So these do flex if you squish them. It's made with a soft plastic, so be very careful with this. It's not meant for a child. It's not meant to be beat up and thrown around a lot. These are mainly for posing, stuff like that. As you can see, I put the dagger in the belt. I think it looks cool. As switch it to either side, doesn't matter. Could even do it in the front. But just gotta bend it enough to where it actually holds shape. Alright, so got his pauldrons on here. Now one thing I will say, the pauldrons go on the back. They're very easy to put on. They're super flexy plastic. There's a little hole back there. They plug right in. Now as far as articulation in the arms, it only goes so far, because so you come down, you go straight up, but when you come up to here, his armor kind of gets in the way a bit. So if you force that, you'd probably pop that armor off of his arm, so be very careful with that. I notice it starts to flex a bit. See, it is squishy. So you could probably go a little higher. Let me test it. I always baby these a bit because I know I have weird clunky sausage fingers and I tend to break things. So that's about as far as I'll go with that safely, without breaking them. As far as the elbow joint, you get rotation. So his elbow rotates all the way around, and you also can do a full curl with it, 90 degrees. And of course you get full 360 spinning on the arm too. Now all the joints here are made to be interchangeable with other Mythic Legions figures, so they all pop out. I like to put his belt on, I popped him in half, threw the belt on and popped him back together. I haven't pulled him apart completely yet. I'm not confident enough in doing it just yet, as this is my first. But as soon as I am, I'll go back on that and show a little bit more. So here is another point of articulation. The gauntlet rotates on its own. The wrist will rotate on its own a little bit, and it also flexes. So you can make them do a little like that. Alright. So that's pretty cool. Same with the other arm, so it's the same. I just wanted to leave the mace there because it looks cool. The neck guard here comes up. It actually posts in the back. You see where it plugs in at, right there. I don't feel like pulling it out. The head pops off too, which you notice there's actually a nice little spinal column in there. Looks really cool. Of course, we've already showed the head that reminds me of Mars Attacks. And that's all the articulation there. As far as the hips, you can make them do the jig back and forth, side to side, full twist. So full articulation there. Underneath the skirt, you'll see how the legs actually plug right in. So I want to do this gently. I tend to force things. So as I've said, you can see where the joint is and how it comes around. So his leg will come all the way up and do a side kick if you want. Full rotation, all the way up, front kick, all the way back. That's painful. As far as the knee, you have rotation, and the knee does bend. So you look at the joint here, bends back till about there when armor starts hitting it. But only limited forwards for obvious reasons. That and the armor kind of gets in the way. So, and then on the ankle, you have side to side, a little bit back and forth. You can actually see the joint in there. And if you look close, you can tell it actually pegs forward into the foot here. So keep that in mind when your joint. Think about it logically and about how that joint will move, and you can avoid breaking them. So very cool. Same on the other leg. Of course, the head, side to side, all around. You can make him pull a full exorcist if you want. Let me pop his head off, because I just felt how easy that was going to be. Head comes off. Of course, the jaw is jointed there. Pop his other head on. You'll see just how easy it is. Pop, just like that. And now that head's on. You'll notice a little bit of a different shade. And the neck joint is also a separate joint. So there's a more natural lighting. So we'll pop that head back off. See how the neck came with it? So how you fix that is you pop that neck out. Try not to force it too much. These are all brand new, so everything's having to be rubbed and broken in and stretched out. That was a funny noise. Then you'll put his neck back on. Obviously you want the spinal column ridges in the back, for anyone that knows anatomy. I'm acting like I know anatomy. I don't, I just know the basics. And I know skeletons in fantasy games. We'll stick his open surprised face. He's mad at me because I broke his jaw. And there we go, back in. So if you wanted to put the dagger on him, I found the safest way at stuff like this. Just put it in his hand and very gently roll it in. And once it's rolled in, now he has his dagger ready to go. Just like that. So pretty cool figure. Very awesome. I'm officially hooked. I really like these. I really like this one in particular, so I'm definitely going to be buying more skeletons. I already have bought more skeletons, but I wanted to put these in the order at which I bought them. So this is officially my first Mythic Legions figure, and it's going to be one of many. So yeah, hopefully this nice up-close look will kind of let you guys know. Take a look, you see what it looks like. The skirt comes off. The side skirt comes off too here when you pop them in half. Let me just do that, because it was pretty easy. So I popped them in half. That's how I got the belt on. Skirt comes off that way. There we go. Skirt literally just sits on them. And then you have the front of the skirt here, which plugs right in, so you have some bare bones legs. Yeah, I know, that was pretty lame. I'm very bad about making horrible jokes. I apologize. And putting them back together, you just reverse the process. And just, I like to do a lot of twisty. He's in there. He's pretty tight for the most part. The legs are very tight. Ankles are tight. Nothing is really loose. Arms are super tight, but I think all in all, oops, this is a really, really good figure. I really like him. He stands up pretty easily on his own. You just straighten him out, set him down, and he's good to go. And this is on a cloth surface, but I mean, a mild touch will knock him over, so you probably want to get some stands to stand them up on wherever you're going. But yeah, I am extremely happy with him. Make him look up at the camera. Extremely happy with him. I think he looks great, and one of many more to come. So let me know what you guys think down in the comment section on this bad boy. I think he's awesome. I don't know his full story. I didn't buy him because of his story, but I'm sure if I read the story, I'll like it more. Apparently he's a magic user killed and reborn. Okay, I'm not going to read the story yet. I'll read it later. But yeah, I noticed it's going to get me even more hooked because I love skeletons. But that's all I have. I hope you guys enjoyed them. Hope you enjoyed taking a look at them with me. Let me know what you're thinking in the comment section. I know you can mix and match these and switch out parts, so if you guys have some cool stuff you've done with them, let me know about that too. But I hope you enjoyed this. I hope this helped you get a closer look at them if you're really interested, because I'm hooked now. But yeah, again, let me know in the comment section. We'll keep going forward, and I have a few more of these I want to review, and I hope everybody out there liked these. And hoping by reviewing these, I bring some more people to the channel, of course, that are into these. They can help me learn more about them, as well as kind of I don't know, just communicate, talk to some more people as well. And you never know. I know some of you people in the Pew Pew community are big fans of action figures and stuff like that and collectors. So I'm pretty sure we can get some conversation going on that as well. So I like to kind of mix different cultures together and see what happens. So no fighting in the comment section. Alright, I'll talk to you guys later. I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay safe, stay strong, keep active, keep pushing forward, and keep getting those things that you want. This was a nice little treat to myself for actually being good so far this year. I actually didn't misbehave. That was shocking, right? But yeah, take it easy, guys. Hope you enjoyed the video. Let's talk in the comment section about it. Let me know any deals you find, cool things for this, and stuff like that. But talk to you later. See you guys. If you're interested in learning more about the channel, feel free to follow me on my Instagram and Facebook social medias. Here you can find more about what's going on in my personal life, as well as behind the scenes from the channel. If you are interested in the gaming content, I do stream to Twitch before I upload any of the gaming content to YouTube. And if you wanted to follow me on Twitter, any contests I enter, I put friends links in there, so we can both get some bonus entries.